On this plan that I'm doing for Little Bear, the Bigwig protocol plan, I've got him on the cottage cheese and the flaxseed oil mix. And then what you also do is you get flax seeds, which are these little things here. And you grind them up in a coffee grinder. What you do is you put 2 tablespoons of those in and grind them up, but you have to do it so you only have 15 minutes with these. When you grind them up, they only last for 15 minutes. The goodness in them only lasts for 15 minutes. Don't ask me why, I don't know, but that's what it says. So don't buy these already grind up and already blended, because if you do, the goodness has already gone out of them. What you want to do is you do it as soon as you've done the dog's dinner, then grind them up and put it straight on their dinner. That's what I do in the mornings. So they get 2 tablespoons of those straight on top of their dinner. So that's that. I also have been putting spirulina powder on their dinner, which is, it didn't come in this, but it's this green stuff. And to be honest, I'll just get you in there and show you. If there was smell cam, you'd be able to smell it. It's not a nice smell. I don't like it at all. I'm not very good with smells as it is, but it stinks. And he has that put on his food. You have to build it up. You start off with a small amount and build up to more, but you have to do it slowly, because what happens is the spirulina powder is really good for getting rid of toxins in the body. So anything that's in his body which is bad, heavy metals or anything at all, chemicals, it gets the lot out. So at the moment he's taken the smallest amount was 3 grams, and then he's built up from that, so he's on about 5 grams at the moment a day, and I just put that into his dinner and mix it up. You have to build it up over about 3 weeks, maybe a bit longer, going from 1 to 4 tablespoons. You can get up to 12 grams. That's the most you can go up to. It detoxifies, and if you put too much in, say you started straight away and went with the 4 teaspoons, you would give your dog the runs really bad, and it wouldn't be any good at all. It would make your dog ill, because it would just go straight through him and hurt his stomach. So this detoxifies, gets rid of heavy metals, lowers blood pressure, speeds up weight loss, reduces cholesterol, lowers chance of stroke, boosts energy, alleviates sinus issues, helps the immune system strengthen, which is really what we need, and it fights cancer and prevents and treats cancer, and it helps any allergies. It also it can turn your dog's poo green, but don't worry about that. It's nothing bad, do you know what I mean? That's just one of the things it does. Like I said, don't put too much in, because it will cause diarrhea. So just, build it up slowly. But it is worth having. I'm glad I was told about it by someone else, and I'm glad I was told about that one. The Budwig plan, going back to that, which is what Little Bear is on, is designed for humans, not dogs. So in the Budwig plan, it's against a lot of stuff. It says that cancer is helped to grow by sugar, meat, poultry, fish, eggs, anything with high sugar, high processed foods, and preservatives. So straight away, when I started this, I only had Little Bear on like a vegetarian diet. I didn't have him on any meat or chicken. I didn't have him on any no meat or fish, anything like that at all, no eggs. then what I found was Little Bear, he was doing fine on the veg, but he was hungry all the time. So what I changed him onto was, I now give him chicken, and he also has brown rice, which you're allowed brown rice on this diet anyway. It's just she doesn't like you to have meat or fish or eggs. So I'm only giving Little Bear a small amount of meat, and I've also found that when I spoke to other people who are doing the Budwig plan for their dogs, theirs is the same, that they have given meat as well. So it's up to you if you want to go fully vegetarian and not do the meat, or if you want to give a bit of meat. I'm trying a little bit of chicken. He only gets 100 grams a day, so it's not like he's getting tons of chicken. This stuff over here, this is watermelon I've cut up for him, because he has any fruit you can give. He loves things like that. Oh, this is his favourite at the moment. Pears. He loves pears. And I just give them to him like that. He doesn't care about pips and all the rest of it. He spits the pips out. So yeah, that's actually the main diet. The protocol I wanted to tell you about, and also the spirulina powder. Let me just put the lid back on that, because that'll end up tipping up or something. Also in the Budwig plan, it says to not have any supplements and not to have any medication if you can. Obviously I can't stop medication, and I don't expect other people who've done it, they are also saying that they haven't stopped medication. So there's some things on the plan that you've got to adapt to yourself. I haven't stopped Little Bear's medication. He's on tramadols, and he's also on meloxicam. So I haven't stopped those. And obviously I've added a supplement because I'm giving the spirulina powder, but I think that's for the best. So, do you know what I mean? Just go with your gut. If you think it's something you need, then have it. Little Bear's also having goat's milk. That's allowed on the diet. And he loves goat's milk. And you're also allowed oats. So what I've been doing, I've been making him porridge as well with the goat's milk. And he loves that. I'm trying to think what else there is to tell you. I just wanted to try and tell you, because I've been doing these videos, and when I look back on the videos, there was not a lot of information I was giving you for what Little Bear's actually on. So what I wanted to do was give you the information of what I'm doing for Little Bear. So if you want to do it for your own dogs, then you can copy or adapt it to your own, you know, your own way of doing it, if you know what I mean. It's up to you how, or if you don't want to do it at all, don't do it. But I think this is a good diet. I think it's a lot better than the dog food he was on. I'll just tell you what else I'm giving Little Bear. Little Bear's also having cod liver oil. This is other supplements. I had him on these supplements before he had the cancer, but I'm still carrying on giving him these now. So he has cod liver oil. He has one of those a day. No, he doesn't have one of those a day. Sorry, he has one of those twice a week. He has glucosamine sulfate, which is for his bones. He's been having that a long time because I didn't want him to get bad legs, and that helps with their legs. So he has 3 of those a day. He's on omega-3 fish oil. He gets 2 of those a day. And he has evening primrose oil. He also has coconut oil and hemp oil. And that's this one. You just want to try and get a nice hemp oil. Don't go for any rubbish, do you know what I mean? Make sure it's a good one. Let me just... Okay, so the broccoli's cooked now. So what I'm going to do is, because these, I call these trees, because these are like big old trees, do you know what I mean? I cut these up with scissors. And what you want to do is just chop it up as small as you can to go into the other veg, because when it's big like this, it's no good. Do you know what I mean? What you want to try and do is chop it up as small as you can, and then when I mix it into the other veg, I mix it all together, and then hopefully when you dish it out, I put mine into little tubs. So what I do is, because little bear is on a diet, he's been on a diet for a while now. He's lost over 10 kg, so he's doing well. We've got a certificate up there for little bear for losing 10 kg. Yeah, what I do is I'll chop all this up as small as I can, put it in, and then I put it into small tubs. Let me try and find the tubs. Where's the tubs? Into these tubs. And I weigh it out for little bear. And then I've got these tubs. I have some for chicken, some for the veg, some for the rice. And then it's all in the fridge, ready to go. Do you know what I mean? And then in the morning, or at tea time, when it's time for his food, I just get out the little tubs, and it's all already weighed out, already done. Do you know what I mean? It's all ready to go. And then I just tip that into his dog bowl, his dinner bowl, do you know? And that's it. To me, it's the same as opening up a tin of dog food or tipping out kibble. Do you know what I mean? At first, I thought, oh God, do you know what I mean? I can't be bothered with all this. This is going to be a right headache having to do all this. Because everyone knows what it's like. When you're in a rush, you want to go